Before, my sim really enjoyed picking the furniture for her house, and she also enjoyed picking the color for every room of her apartment. But today, we're gonna have my sim pick the style for every room. So we have cute, creepy, fantasy, boho, minimalist, maximalist, modern, and brutalism / industrialism. But mostly brutalism. So like before, I placed all the items for her to choose. Each item in every style I listed. So yes, there's the beds, there's the bathroom, the living room, dining room, and kitchen. Let me just quickly go over the items in the kitchen because they're all kind of very similar. So this fridge indicates minimalism, this one maximalism, fantasy, creepy, cute, modern, and I went with this one for boho and brutalism. So yes, let's go ahead and teleport her in the middle of the room. Come on, sweetheart. So my UIs are a bit screwed up because I put in the UI extension mod. So yeah, some of the things in the UI might be a little confusing. It's because of the mod that's outdated. Anyway, let's go ahead and lower her hunger and see which style of kitchen she's gonna choose for herself. Come on, which one will we go for? Which style of kitchen do you want, ma'am? Anyone you want. I hope she goes for the cute one or, I don't know, maybe the brutalist one. We'll see. Perhaps I should just click on her hunger and see what she chooses. Oh, okay. So I was hoping for, I'm actually not sure anymore. Yeah, the cute one or the brutalism one. She went with the brutalism one. So okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, let's teleport her in the bathroom area. Please, sweetheart, get... There we go. Okay, so let's lower her hygiene and see if she picks something first. Never mind. Okay, she's going for the maximalism shower. This one, by the way, is minimalism because it's so minimalist, I guess. Okay, so we have a brutalist kitchen and we have a maximalism bathroom. That's awesome. Okay, sweetheart, let's go into the bedroom area. Which style is she gonna go for her bedroom? Let's lower her energy need and see if she chooses something automatically. If not, I will prompt it. So let's see. Which one are you gonna go for? Alright, so it seems like we picked a bed. We're gonna go for a fantasy bedroom. Well, that's pretty exciting. Good stuff. Okay, let's teleport her in the living room area and see if she chooses anything automatically at first. If not, I shall prompt her to take a nap. Okay, maximalist living room. Now I'm wondering to myself, do I actually... No, Grim. Do I actually want her to have the same style for like 2 rooms? Am I gonna allow it? Let's teleport over here. Okay, sweetheart. You can choose from any fridge. It doesn't matter. You already chose your style for your kitchen. Okay, wait. She's gonna go for food. Okay, but... Okay, where is she gonna put that plate down or that bowl? No, maximalism again? Okay, you know what? I think I might have her choose something else because this is too much maximalism, okay? Choose something different. Let's randomize the items a little bit and see if she chooses something better. Now, I know she's actually gonna go for the nearest table, but we'll see if that's the case again. So let's have her choose something to eat. Again, like seriously, having 3 rooms in the maximalism category, it's too much maximalism. I really want something different this time. You're cleaning that table. I don't think that counts, sweetheart, but go over here again. Let's bring down her hunger. Choose something to eat. Like, I don't know, grab something. And okay, she's sitting at the cute table. No, this is not the cute. This is the boho table. So that would have been, like I said, the maximalism table. This time she chose boho for the living room area. Okay, technically she still went for the nearest table, but oh well, let's just go with it. Okay, so it's fantasy for the bedroom, brutalism for the kitchen, maximalism for the bathroom and the living room, and boho for the dining room. You know what? I think I'm gonna have her choose something different for the living room as well. She first chose maximalism for the bathroom, so we're gonna go with maximalism for the bathroom. But maybe we do want something unique for every room. So let's have her do this again. Okay, well, technically we already chose brutalism, we already chose fantasy, and we already chose boho. So which one of these 3 will you choose? So we have cute, creepy, minimalism, and modern. I hope this is okay with you guys. Oh, okay. She went with minimalism. Okay. So yeah, I hope that's okay with you guys, that I just prefer her having something unique for every room. I'm so happy that we got a maximalism and a minimalism room to do. That's exciting because yes, I don't want it to be like super repetitive, having the same style for like 2 or 3 rooms. She would have had maximalism for 3 rooms, so this is why I let her re-choose her items so we don't have anything repetitive. Okay, let's go over and find ourselves a nice apartment or something to move into that we can renovate with our new items. How about this apartment? Shall we go for this one, unfurnished? Yeah, let's pick that apartment. That seems fun to renovate. Nice, compact, small. Not too much that we need to focus on, I guess. I'm so happy about the fantasy bedroom. Like, that's exciting. I think I'm actually gonna do the bedroom first. Or should we do the kitchen first? Because the kitchen is brutalism and I might struggle the most with that one. I don't know. So this is where the kitchen is gonna be, I think. So let's quickly just draw ourselves a bedroom. We don't have a bedroom. Unless this is meant to be the bedroom, but I doubt it. And then we're gonna have the kitchen / dining / living. Yeah, it's gonna work out just fine. I like starting off by making everything white so that we can repaint it to our must-have colors, basically. Not just colors, but the color matching our style. And let's add some light to this joint. Whoa, this apartment looks so weird when it's all white, doesn't it? Okay, like I said, I would love to do the bedroom first, so let's go ahead and create a little fantasy bedroom. Do we actually have that style? Storybook? Yeah. Okay. So I think we're actually gonna go with the bed that she initially chose for the style. Some side tables that is also in the storybook category, but I don't like those specifically. I actually think this mirror is gonna be the best to use for a fantasy type bedroom. We're also gonna have a bit of greenery in this joint because fantasy and greenery go so well together. Like, we can have these as curtains, maybe? Actually, no, let's put this above her bed. And in general, for her windows, we can go with these curtains. Oops, I didn't mean to delete the whole thing. Okay, there we go. They're the cutest I can find that will suit a fantasy-esque bedroom. We can have these as night lamps or table lamps. These are from the werewolves pack. It has like a hovering little star thingy. Like, come on. That's definitely fantasy-esque. Okay, honestly, having a unicorn rug for this room makes a lot of sense, I think. Oh, but that's so cute. That's so much cuter. Yeah, let's go with the reindeer or whatever that is. Okay, do you think I went overboard with this bedroom, making it fantasy? So like I said, I am gonna add some plants and stuff to this room. And you know what? I think honestly it's not that much. I didn't overdo it, did I? Nah, I didn't overdo it. Let's go on to the next one. How about the kitchen being brutalist? So I think I'm gonna use the exact same fridge she chose for the brutalist kitchen. Is it this one? This bulky fridge? Yeah, I think I chose this bulky fridge for the brutalist kitchen idea. So let's go with a platform. I need a platform. Where the hell? Just place down this platform over here. Oops. She's taking away my walls. I didn't know I could take away the walls of a freaking apartment. But okay, apparently... Oh yes, this is one of those apartments you can draw the house however you want it. So we're gonna have our kitchen on a platform or something. This is gonna stay concrete, by the way. I'm gonna use the interior wallpaper that we have here and actually turn this into the wallpaper for the kitchen because it's, well, brutalist. It's a very cold and concrete type of style. It's one of my favorite styles. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm cold and dead inside. You never know. So I would have gone for this. And I think this counter actually suits brutalism just as fine. So we can have something like that going. Is that crazy. Yeah, it's a bit crazy, but it's okay, I think. We shall go with the matching cabinets. I'm just hoping I grab the right swatch over here. I think I do have the right swatch over here. Let it run around to... no, let's say to here. Okay, am I going crazy with this zigzaggy situation? I think it looks okay. Let's go ahead now and choose some islands over here so that we can make this kitchen look not so empty looking. Yes, and then we shall only use this side for bar stools. So I don't think we're gonna go with wood for brutalist, although it really does look good and it does suit the theme, but I prefer concrete. And then we can go for exposed brick on this side. Yeah, I mean, it works. It's not that bad. Let's maybe go over to our living room area, which is minimalism. Now for minimalism, you're gonna go the opposite of maximalism, which means you're gonna go for plain, boring items basically. You're not gonna make use of a lot of decoration. So we could go with these sectional sofas. Have two of them. No, let's do the corner this side. A very small coffee table maybe, not something huge. Over here, and then we can also have one for our TV. Let's place it on this coffee table perhaps. We can go with a big TV. I mean, it's fine even for minimalism. It doesn't mean everything you place down must be small. It just means the space is not over cluttered or anything. It's very empty looking. Maybe a very simple plant like this perhaps, okay, in the corner over there. And honestly, minimalist people would call this a day. You don't have a lot of surfaces to dust off. You don't have many plants to water, like in the freaking fantasy bedroom, like holy shit. It's just simple, very simple. There we go. Yes. Okay, that's for the minimalist living room. Good. Okay, next up, I would love to go over to the Maximalist bathroom. So from the get-go, we already have something crazy we can place in this bathroom. We can go for a tile like this. Shall we go with an extravagant curtain for the bathroom? Yes, of course we will. This is maximalism. Gotta be unnecessary in a way. Yeah, maybe we can lower our window and have this big, poofy curtain over here. Ooh, that's perfect. Okay. Like I said, we already have something crazy to put in here, like this painting. It's not necessary ever to put a painting in a bathroom, but for the sake of maximalism, we shall. And for this, we shall mostly use the decor to the max kit. That's looking pretty cool. Here is a maximalist rug that we can use in the bathroom, and then we can choose a super cool looking bathtub, a fancy one. You can put this in the middle over here. Yeah, the white and gold look nice. Not sure what I can put in this corner. Maybe another shower? It's not necessary, but I suppose it can be there. Or the toilet. Maybe we should put the toilet over there. It's like more private actually. Can I make this thing bigger? Is that necessary? No, it's not. But I like it because the only thing we're still gonna put in this bathroom is some sinks and a mirror and stuff like that. This bathroom is looking not so good now, does it? Yeah, I'm not really feeling this bathroom, but that's the thing about maximalism. You're not supposed to feel it, I think. You're supposed to be overwhelmed by it. So yes, we're gonna go with that idea. This peacock, whatever it is it's just extravagant. It's a lot to take in. Ooh, look at this mirror. Ah, yes. Confuse the crap out of you. It's the whole idea. Confusing, overwhelming. Look at this freaking light. I mean, of course we're gonna go with this crazy ass light. Look at that thing. It looks like a puffer fish, doesn't it? And no, we're not even done yet. Maybe a pink. What is this? A peacock? It's a peacock. Whoa, look at this. We can have this over here and put some bathroom essentials on there. Now, this thing is super trippy. Shall we have this thing in the bathroom? Of course we will. Oh, that thing is so trippy. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna consider this bathroom as finished. And now we need a little boho living room. For this part over here, I'll just add some random stuff, and perhaps I'll add some random stuff in this room as well, just to make the house feel fuller. So this is gonna be part of the dining room. This is the little desk area where you can just, I don't know, sit and do whatever, troll the forums, whatever you're into. But let's make the official dining room now. So I really liked this dining table for the boho style, but I was hoping there would be something bigger we could use for this. How about this table? We can place chairs all around this table. And I really like using this chair specifically for the boho style. Okay, well, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this dining area is pretty boring, honestly, but it at least has the boho aesthetic. Like, this is part of the dining room, this is part of it, and this little desk over here is part of the dining room. Yeah, you know what, I think it's alright looking. So all I'm gonna do now is fix up this boring empty hallway over here and do something about this greenhouse area. It's just like I never know what to do with hallways. Like, I swear I suck the most at doing hallways. Like, there's a rug over there, I don't know, a big one you can wipe your feet off on, I suppose, and the first thing you see when you enter the apartment is this. I mean, what else do you really put in hallways? Like, maybe I should look up tutorials on how to furnish awkward spots in a house, like hallways or entranceways, you know, stuff like that. I'm gonna say this is done and dusted. Like, what do you do with a hallway? Come on. Okay, well, you guys, I'm gonna consider this apartment as finished. Yes. Anyway, let's take a little tour of our, well, room-specific apartment. So, yes, we're not talking about this. We don't care about that. Here we have our little boho dining table, which is boho, but a little boring, honestly. Here we have a... You serious, mate? Anyway, here we have our minimalism living room. As you can see, it's pretty minimal items. Pretty boring as well, you know, not my favorite area in this house. Here we have my version of a brutalist kitchen, more brutalist than industrial. You know, it's maybe not the worst. Also not the best. I see she already checked out her bathroom, the Maximalist bathroom. I added more stuff, as you can see. I added these fishes and I added this wall thingy. Yeah, not my cup of tea, but at least it's nice and colorful. And let's go over to the last room. Oh my gosh, these glitches. Which is the fantasy room. I think I made this room the best. Yeah, I think I did this one the best because this one is nice and cluttered. It's green. It's definitely fit for a fairy, I suppose, you know. Whew, alrighty, and then we have this little greenhouse area. Oh my gosh, why'd the lights go off? Anyway, it's like a greenhouse area. It's like just an area where you can admire plants and plant some more plants and, you know, do some pottery, do some woodworking. You know, it's just one of those random rooms. Why is the bloody lights off? Oh, it's because my sim is sleeping? She's napping. Okay, but why did the lights go off? I want to know that. It's either that or I actually just don't have a light in this room. Oh, you know what? I don't really care. But anyway, you guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one.